Culture is power, history is knowledge. Chicano Idea YouTube channel. Let's talk about the so-called list of Hispanic astronauts. The 14 so-called Latinos that got to be a part of the space shuttle, who got to launch on rockets, work on space shuttles. So you got the first guy. It says Latin American, first person from African descent in space, first Cuban in space, first Mexican in space. It's a list of 14 people. First Costa Rican astronaut in space. First U.S. born Hispanic. So he's a Chicano and he is from New Mexico. Then you got the first Chicana astronaut being from she's LA. These people having the Mexican, so-called American background. Then you had the first Spanish born astronaut, the first Peruvian born astronaut, the first Spanish astronaut. Oh, that's the Spanish American. And I guess the first Puerto Rican, the first migrant farm worker in space. Jose is born in Stockton, but his family came here from Michoacan, and that's when he was born. And then you have the 13 is a Cuban, and number 14, the first El Salvadorian astronaut. 4 of these are straight Chicano, which is number 12, Jose Hernandez, being from Stockton, being able to be a part of the space shuttle, graduating as an engineer, So you could see that he graduated from California State. He graduated from University Pacific, master's degree, bachelor's degree, and in 2001 is when he joined Johnson Space Center. After 3 years of being turned down 11 times, he was selected in 2004 and 2006. He completed his astronaut training in 2007. He did an underwater laboratory, living underwater for 11 days. In 2009, while in orbit, he became the first person to use Spanish language in space while tweeting. So that's pretty interesting. You also have the first Mexican in space. And I went to Mexico. Slowing me down. Rudolfo was the first Mexican in space. And the funny thing about him, you could read, is that he requested tortillas on his food supply flight. NASA began including tortillas on their shuttle, since tortillas, unlike regular bread, don't create crumbs and could be used to make sandwiches. And tortillas have been favorite of astronauts, being able to make breakfast burritos. That's pretty funny. So he is a straight Mexicano, but when you read, he is of Native American, Spanish, and Italian descent, Mexican born, Ardafo. Then you have these two right here, both Chicano. Sidney Gutierrez, being from New Mexico. And he was a Air Force Academy graduate. 550 jumps made him a master, graduating from the Parachute Air Force Academy, becoming a pilot, and which encouraged him, and he was selected in 84 to become an astronaut, and in 85 he was able to, be launched off to the shuttle. Then you have Elaine Ocha, being that she is from Los Angeles. She also has a doctorate from San Diego University, electrical engineering from San Diego. And from Stanford is where she went further and had a doctorate. In 85, she was considering and she was turned down in 87. She was selected to be a part of the 1990 class of astronauts and became an astronaut in 91. She was a crew representative for the flight, software and computer and hardware and robotics. She was the first Hispanic woman to go to space when she served on a 9-day mission on the space shuttle in 93. That is pretty cool. Pretty interesting to see that. This is the list that you could check out. 14 so-called Latinos. 4 of them are Chicanos. And, I might go a little bit personal on those 4 Chicano astronauts. Give them their own videos. But I just wanted to share this list. So if you're able to watch it and look at this list of people, if you're listening when you can, look up this list that I'm showing. And then, Chicanos, they're out there. They're astronauts. And, it's pretty good. Pretty good information to know that I didn't know at once upon a time that I wanted to share. So what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments. And eventually I will make a video on those 4 Chicanos, their own video. Peace out.